What was Catiline's character like? If you're curious about the character of Lucius Sergius Catilina, better known as Catiline, you're about to uncover a complex and intriguing figure from ancient Roman history. Let's delve into the details to understand what made him tick. Catiline was born into an ancient patrician family, but his family had fallen on hard times. He joined forces with the powerful general Sulla during Sulla's civil war and profited significantly from Sulla's purges of his enemies. This period saw Catiline become wealthy, but it also marked him as a man willing to use violence and ruthlessness to achieve his goals. During his early career, Catiline served under notable figures like Gnaeus Pompeius Strabo and even alongside the young Pompey. He also married into a prominent family, tying himself to Gaius Marius's niece, Gratidia. However, his rise was not without controversy. He was accused of several heinous crimes, including the murder of his brother and brothers-in-law, although some historians question the extent of his involvement in these acts. Catiline's ambition was to regain his family's former wealth and honor through public office. He ran for the consulship multiple times but was repeatedly rebuffed. This frustration, combined with his background in violence and his connections with dispossessed veterans and poor rural plebs, led him to concoct a plot to seize power by force. He presented himself as a champion of the poor and oppressed, promising debt cancellation and other reforms that appealed to those who felt marginalized by the Roman elite. Despite his reputation as a ruthless and cunning individual, Catiline was also known for his bravery. When his conspiracy was exposed, he left Rome to join his rebel army in Etruria and ultimately led them in the Battle of Pistoria, where he was killed in 60 BC. This final act of bravery, fighting to the end, suggests a man who was resolute in his convictions, even if those convictions were seen as treasonous by the Roman state. The ancient sources, particularly Cicero and Sallust, portray Catiline as a symbol of moral decay and a threat to the Roman Republic. Cicero's speeches against Catiline are filled with accusations of sexual crimes, bankruptcy, and past plots against the state. However, modern historians have suggested that these portrayals might be biased and that Catiline's actions could be seen as a response to the corruption and incompetence of the Roman Senate. In summary, Catiline was a complex figure, a man driven by ambition, marked by his involvement in violence, and yet also seen by some as a champion of the dispossessed. His character was shaped by his tumultuous times and his own ruthless determination to reclaim his family's honor and wealth.